Hi, and welcome to Astral Messages. My name is Angela, and we're bringing through guided messages for the sign of Scorpio today. So, we are having a look at the energies for the rest of November, and I have a pre shuffled oracle card here with baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So, you've been called to take action, Scorpio, for the rest of November. There's an element of trust here. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Maybe you're being led, guided, you have an idea, and maybe it's something very different from what you're used to. Or maybe you're being called to a certain place and you're used to going or traveling somewhere with purpose. Maybe it doesn't make sense, but you are guided somewhere here. And there is a call for action. Okay, let's have a look at some more oracles. Interesting. For the rest of November for you, I'm getting be fearless and bold there as well. My goodness. And I also saw claim your independence. So let's see what's coming through here. Quick out the gate. Okay, maybe this energy feels quite quick as well. So we have number 24, electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. This is what I was saying. There was this idea, this pull, this direction. It's time to act, to take action, to bring it to life. Wow. Okay. And we also have number 20, dolphin spirit. This and that are true. Interesting. I feel like this energy, dolphin spirit to me, the animal represents joy, following your joy, what makes you happy. Maybe this doesn't make logical sense, but it brings you a lot of soul fulfillment and joy. There's a potential of looking at the pros and cons as well. Okay. Interesting energy, Scorpio. Let's dive into the tarot and see what's going on for you for the rest of November. I just saw the Judgment, which is answering that call, making a decision. It's interesting. I'm seeing a lot of your messages before they are put out on the table. And this is that follow your intuition before it makes sense. So maybe you don't have the full step-by-step guide. You don't have the full picture, but you're getting snippets of this is where I'm supposed to go, this is what I'm supposed to do, whatever it is for you. And you may be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities at this time around it. Interesting. Okay. Let's have a look at the tarot for you, Scorpio. The rest of November. The Two of Cups. Okay. So this may be in relationships, business connections, partnerships. This may also be following your intuition. So this to me is like a coming together of your masculine and feminine energy within self as well. So that action is that masculine aspect, and your intuition is your feminine aspect. And we have action, follow your intuition. So I feel like you're moving balanced. This may be towards another connection as well. I'm thinking that's what came through in your beginning of November. Love exists and you know it. And yeah, especially with the King of Cups under there as well, which is your energy, Scorpio. Yeah, okay, interesting. Let's have a look at your energy. The Fool, taking a leap of faith, 100%. This is that taking action, but it's a leap of faith. Why? Because you're following your intuition before it makes sense. Wow, this is powerful. This is exciting. I'm getting a little excited vibrations coming through. What's your challenge? The Four of Pentacles. Okay. So this may be you holding tightly to stability. But I also get this is building that foundation. Okay, interesting. We'll dive further on that as your challenge. What's coming towards you? The Hermit. So this is that going within and really looking at your intuition, where you're being guided. Because you are moving into the unknown with the moon here. This is Virgo energy. And what is your advice? The Nine of Wands. Interesting. I'm hearing it's okay to start again. The Knight of Wands is a wounded warrior. So, you know, being through a lot of wars, almost. Hardship. He survives, but there's this exhaustion. But I feel like you're taking this massive leap of faith into the unknown because you're following this light that's within you that you know to be true. Okay, interesting. And it may be within connection. Okay, so let's have a look. Why is the Fool here, please, Spirit, for Scorpio? Why is the Fool here? Yeah, wow. The Page of Pentacles. This is that first step. I just did a reading for Libra. And I believe that one was called Your Time Is Now. And their advice was just taking that first tangible step. Especially when you're going into the unknown, right? And we want the entire path before us. And that's not how it works. And it is. You're taking this leap of faith. You're taking this tangible first step. And you're following your heart. This brings you a lot of emotional joy. Even though there may be challenges within it. It's like, you know, love exists. And you're going for it. The Fool. You're taking that first tangible step. Now, whether this is not romantic love, I know not everyone's looking for romantic love. Maybe this is just a love of life. Something that you love to do. You know there's so much more out there for you. You're not settling for anything less than what your soul is calling you to do. Wow. Okay, the Four of Pentacles is your challenge. Let's dive into the Four of Pentacles here. Why is the Four of Pentacles here, please, Spirit? Just to pop out again. The Ace of Cups. We have the Justice at the bottom of the deck. We also have the Five of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I feel there's this, your challenge with taking this leap of faith is wanting to be grounded and balanced. within your foundations, because there is a little bit of inner conflict here with the Five of Wands. But there's also this clarity and certainty in moving in this direction, taking this leap of faith, because your heart is calling for this shift, this leap of faith. Your challenge is to remain balanced. See the scales here. So remaining balanced while taking a leap of faith into the unknown. Know that you are protected and that Spirit is guiding you with the Hierophant here. It doesn't feel like it, how do I explain that, Spirit? It doesn't feel like it over this inner conflict. It doesn't feel like it will stop this energy from following your heart, but it's just being aware of this energy. It's a little bit, it's not like it's a, okay, leap of faith and you don't have any concerns. There is this, oh my goodness, I feel like that's with this and that are true. It's remaining balanced while taking a leap of faith into the unknown. Speaking of the unknown is coming towards you with the Hermit here. So why is the Hermit here? We have the King of Cups again coming out as well, with the Two of Cups again. And we have the Eight of Swords and the Five of Cups. So this is overthinking, feeling trapped. And this is about sorrow and loss, potentially about past relationships. I'm not getting any past energy here, but there's something you're looking within. You're looking within because it has prevented you from your heart space in the past. This is that self-inflicted entrapment, because this bunny is not stuck. He can completely cut his ties with the swords behind him and walk away. But this is around focusing on what could go wrong, or you can see this very dark energy here. So this is that shadow aspect of relationships here, connections. And this is time to go within, to shine a light, to transmute this denser energy, because you are taking a leap of faith into the unknown. And the unknown is like the moon, right? Which has darkness. You can't see the whole picture. And this is where we can overthink and worry about what we can lose. There does feel like an aspect of a past life here. Again, this came through with the Libra energy. So you may have strong Libra in your chart, dealing with someone with Libra in their chart. Doesn't have to be. Because I don't feel like this energy that's coming up is current, but it could be current life. It could be a mixture for the collective here. But you are following your heart here with the King of Cups. But to do so, you're needing to go within. Okay, the Nine of Wands. It's amazing how when we take a leap of faith, how that makes us go within, because we have a lot of things come up and rise, and fears and all sorts here. I'm not getting a lot of it. It's just, like I said, you know what you want, you're going for it, you are taking action. It is just those baby steps, because as you take that first step, things will come up for you to look at, to release. Then the next step, it's just this process. Your advice here is the Nine of Wands. So let's have a look at the Nine of Wands. Please, Spirit. Yes, beautiful. Page of Wands. This is good news, but this to me is taking that idea and running with it. Bring your ideas to life. The Nine of Wands, like I was saying, it feels that jaded energy. It's been through many wars. It may have experienced heartache, pain, disappointment. This is where the Hermit is going within, so we can rewrite and transmute that energy. And to do so, we have the Strength, Leo energy, looking at our ego, looking at our fears directly in their eye and saying, hey, I see you. And the thing is when we look at our fears, we can move through them. We can move with them even. So in some cases, it's, being brave and taking a leap of faith doesn't mean that you do it with no fear. It's you do it despite the fear that's within you. That's how we also can change and rewrite a lot of our past experiences as well. Wow, this is so beautiful, Scorpio. Exciting for you. November is looking to be very exciting. So this is your reading. I'm sending you much love, light, and insight, and I'll see you next time.